that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington Homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington Homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Bonsall Pool and Spa is turning 75, and you're getting the presents. Right now, we're counting down to our Big Diamond Anniversary Bash on July 11th with massive weekly doorbuster sales. Stop in every Monday for 75% off your favorite premium BioGuard water care products. Plus, every $75 you spend starting today enters you to win a $7,500 premium in-home sauna. Get your pool ready for summer and start winning today at Bonsall Pool and Spa, 33rd and Nebraska Parkway in Lincoln. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Better up! The crack of the bat. Sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many. Safe. That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating
and Electrical.
I am Harrison Arns, producer of Ticket Weeknights and Weekends right here at 93.7 The Ticket. My favorite things to do in downtown Lincoln are checking out all the local sports events, whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or even Lincoln Stars hockey. I enjoy it all because I get to experience one of the best sports communities in the country.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, owner of A1 Automotive. At A1 Automotive, we believe every vehicle has a purpose, and every customer does too. That's why we focus on dependable repairs, honest recommendations, and exceptional speed in service. Our goal is simple, to help you travel confidently and safely wherever life takes you. A1 Automotive, driven by purpose, built on trust. You can visit us online, a1autolincoln.com, or visit us at either of our three locations, 5110 State Hill Drive, 1117 L Street here in Lincoln, and our newest location, 408 Main Street, Seward, Nebraska.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa,
that's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Hey everyone, it's Brie Marie. Join me and James Rowland every Sunday night at 7 p.m. from April through August for the finish line. We'll do laps around the headlines in dirt track racing, let the rubber meet the road for NASCAR news, and talk with special guests, including your favorite local drivers and racing personalities. That's the Finish Line, Sunday at 7 p.m. all summer long on 93.7 The Ticket.
Take your approach and line it up. This is Beyond the Lanes on 93.7 The Ticket. Join Nebraska bowlers Haley Swindle and Desiree Buchert as they take you through their season and beyond. Beyond the Lanes is sponsored by Red Zone Bar and Grill. Here are your hosts, Haley Swindle and Desiree Buchert.
Welcome in. It's Beyond the Lanes. It's Monday, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. We got some new faces in here. Haley Swindle out. She's in Savannah this week, but Desiree is in studio, not streaming. It's the streak is over, as they say. You're back here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Don't adjust your dials. Don't adjust your TV sets. Desiree is here live in living color here in the 93.7 The Ticket studios. But we're joined by two incoming bowlers for Nebraska as well, Taylor Kretz and Maggie Porter, which they came in here not knowing, what to expect. And here they are. You guys obviously are here in Lincoln, Nebraska, joining the bowling program here. What's been life been like for you guys this summer so far? And I'm glad you guys could stick in here for this hour.
Maggie, that's all you said it all. No, it's been great. Obviously we're roommates. It's just been an adjustment.
Yeah.
To share a confined space with somebody, but Taylor's great.
Hey, put her over in the first 40 seconds of the show, so I appreciate it. So we're gonna have a fun time as always on this show. So if you love to chime in, those listening over the dial, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Allo Channel 961. Sorry, him and Julie text line 402-464-5685. We got incoming freshmen, incoming bowlers for Nebraska in here with Taylor and Maggie alongside Desiree. Before we get into the freshmen here, Desiree, how have you been? I have not seen you in a couple months. I think it was last time you were in here was in May, right?
Yeah.
Before you left for, it was during finals week, I remember. It was finals week. You were like, man, I got to get through these tests, get through this and everything. Then you obviously had the stress of moving back home. It's been a while. How have you been? And obviously we talked about your summer, but how's just life been for you?
It's been pretty good. Honestly, just vibing and going through like all my summer classes right now. I am taking 2, but things are looking pretty up right now. And I'm glad to be back and get to see everybody who is here.
Yeah. And now to introduce our incoming bowlers. Taylor, obviously our audience here just wondering, who are these people at the end of the day? And we'll obviously see you throughout the season and everything in between as well. We have Katie. Katie on the chat says, hey there, ladies. So excited to hear you tonight.
Oh, no.
So,
That's your mom.
That is yes, and that is, Desiree's parents are a staple to the show, so it's always a part. So
yay.
You guys are always welcome to chime in. So Katie, you're obviously welcome to join in the conversation as always, along with the other ticket listeners. So the stage is yours, Taylor. Kind of give us a background, who you are, what your bowling career looks like, and just overall, just get to know who Taylor Kretz is.
Well, I'm Taylor Kretz. I've been bowling since the age of 13 competitively. I went through a COVID year, so I've been bowling for about five years now. I've competed in the Storm Youth Championships, the MJMAs, a little bit of the JTBAs. I'm sorry.
You're close. That's fine.
And I did a EYT at one point. A
lot of letters being thrown around.
Yeah. And then obviously I bowled junior gold, which has been super fun. And, I bowled 4 years of high school back home in Erie, Pennsylvania. And it's been super fun. I recently just won a state champ in March for singles. And then my team, we placed, I believe, I want to say 4th.
It's not bad. It's quite the resume across the board. Maggie, you follow up Taylor here.
Well, I'm Maggie Porter. I'm from Cambridge, Wisconsin, and I've actually been bowling since I was like 4 because my dad owns the bowling alley in Cambridge. And I bowl like all of like the local like state like Wisconsin tournaments, so like JVST, WIBT,
lot of letters, huh?
Yeah. I bowled in SYC. I bowled 4 years of high school. We actually just won team for high school.
Ooh.
And I got 3rd in singles.
Okay, hot shot.
Like what? I won nationals for high school my sophomore year.
Got you,
bro.
Got him.
But yeah, I've just been bowling for a while.
So to talk about this, we've talked about origin stories with bowling and how you get introduced in the sport. Obviously, family ties. Desiree's family is, I mean, we've talked about it multiple weeks where bowling is, it's a bloodline of bowling across the board. Haley, I mean, we had Kayla Starr in here a couple weeks ago, and Desiree was out with Haley and Abby Starkey, and Kayla's like, I when I started bowling, I hated bowling. I didn't like it. And I, you know, obviously you play multiple different sports, and then it obviously comes crawling back into your life and happens. For you, Taylor and Maggie, I'll let Taylor have the floor first, and we'll just go around here. Did you play any of those sports growing up? And when did you realize, like, hey, I'm pretty good at this whole bowling thing, and I can potentially go off to college with it? So you obviously, like we talked about the resume for both you guys across the board throughout your high school careers and growing up through the youth levels. But when did bowling start to become like, okay, this is a sport that I really want to invest my time in? Did you do any other sports during that time as well?
I played basketball for quite some time, and then you know, I think in between middle school going into high school, I picked up golf, but just for fun, nothing crazy. But I definitely didn't really want to pick up bowling until later on. I really wanted to stick with basketball, and I also did softball. Softball was my sport. I loved it with everything in me. But then, you know, unfortunately, I got injured a few times. So I couldn't really pursue those sports or anything. And, you know, one day my dad sat me down at the bowling alley. He was like, all right, kid, you got to figure this out. Like, what do you want to do here? You know, you're good at it. And, you know, Mike Shady, one of the Team USA coaches, you know, he lives 8 minutes down the road from me. And so we talked, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot and see where this goes. And, you know, I was on my way to Saturday morning bowling youth league, learning what the dots were, what numbers were. And then like a year later, like I bowled one of my first tournaments, and, you know, it's crazy how much like I've developed as, you know, as an athlete, but as a person, especially with the people around me, especially the girls here in Nebraska. So I would say around like the age of 14 is like when I started to take it real serious and what I wanted to do with it. I started looking into colleges around 15, 16. So about my junior year is when like I finally like, narrowed it down. Like, yes, I want to go to college. I want to bowl in college. So what can I do to make that happen? And then junior gold in 2024, I made junior Team USA, and that really kicked it off. And I was able to schedule some visits and everything. Obviously, I found the college for me and what I love, and Lincoln, Nebraska has everything that I want, and they offer so much that it was just impossible to go anywhere else. So I would say about that.
And that's the life of Taylor at the end of the day, right? No.
That's the life of Taylor, yeah.
Maggie, what about for you? How did you kind of get introduced in the sport? When did you realize, like, hey, this is something that I want to do, while you maybe managed other sports that maybe you want to do? Like Taylor said, like softball was her sport. What position were you, by the way?
I was a catcher.
So yeah, like you said,
the best position.
Bro. But like, yeah, like you have another sport, you're like, okay, I want to do this, but then, you know, bowling kind of creeps in your life. Maggie, what about for you?
Well, obviously I started bowling when I was super young, but like when I was younger, I didn't really like do any like other sports. And like bowling was just like I do league, like it's fun. My dad owns a bowling alley. I'm there all the time. So like, why not? And then I think it was around like 4th or 5th grade, I started basketball. I loved basketball, and I was taller than everybody else, so I got the ball a lot.
I was center. Were you center?
I don't know. I was like right under the hoop.
Yep, you're a post. You're a center. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it post or center?
Post. You're a post player. You're center. Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So,
yeah. So then I started playing that like 4th or 5th grade, and then I picked up volleyball in middle school, and then I did softball in high school. Well, softball and volleyball in high school. I didn't do basketball in high school. I went actually to the first open gym, and I was like, no,
not for me.
I'm not doing this, because he was making us do killers already, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. This is why I chose bowling. No, no, but I think it like really started like freshman year. I started taking bowling a lot more seriously because like when I got to high school, our school didn't have a high school bowling team. So like we went to some Prairie, who like we had to co-op with them, and like there was a lot of talented like players on that team. So I was like, okay, like I need to step it up a little bit, like I want to be like them. Like I want to be a big dog. So
Well, now here we are with the national champion.
like
so.
whatever. Just keep it going. No, but yeah, I think freshman year it was really like a mindset change where it's like, okay, I think like I could really go far in this. And then sophomore year, I like quit all of my sports besides bowling. And I was just like, yeah, this is like what I want to do and I want to take it to the next level. And I think like after like volleyball season, because I did volleyball my sophomore year, but like after volleyball season, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that again because I was so like my bowling schedule was like all over the place. Like I had practices during the week, tournaments on the weekend. It was just really hectic, and I think I wanted to prioritize bowling over anything else. But yeah.
Was it a hard decision, dropping all those other sports?
Yeah, because I made a lot of friends through all of those sports, like basketball. I still wish I played basketball all 4 years, but I know like seeing all of my friends play basketball and like how hard it was for them, like I know I made a good choice, but like watching them play, it was so sad not being like out there, knowing like I could have done so much better.
But you have no regret now that you're
no, absolutely not.
And obviously the accolades.
Absolutely not.
So before we get into more about the recruiting side of things and ending up here at Nebraska, Desiree, I'll ask you right in front of them. Kind of, we talked about this a couple weeks ago with Haley. Kind of what the freshman this class entails. There's 3 of you. We got 2 of them in here. Desiree, the floor is yours. What a kind of addition does Taylor and Maggie add to this team? We talked in depth. Yes, I'm putting you on the spot. We talked Desiree about the addition to this team and the personality, and obviously you're replacing somebody like Jill Martin, who's obviously graduating in a couple other spots as well. But the depth of this team, we talked about how pressure creates depth, and you guys have had a roster of several bowlers being able to step up. What do Taylor and Maggie add to this roster of just a lot of really talented bowlers across the board?
Jeez Louise. Like,
hey, 8 o'clock.
If you wanted me to lie, you should have warned me.
No.
I'm just playing.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I think what they bring is we struggle with like being too serious sometimes, and they definitely are a breath of fresh air. Like I think today we literally practiced together, and it was just nonstop laughing the whole time. And I think like that's something we need because we do tend to get very hard on ourselves because we know the legacy that came before us. And like obviously losing a player like Jill Martin, we're also like, well, people expect us not to be as good without her, that we can't do it without her. So that it adds that extra pressure. So them being like, oh, la 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 la, it's like perfect because it's like, okay, like, yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. See, it puts you on, Yeah, I put you on the spot at the end of the day. But for you guys with your recruiting process, when did it start getting kind of serious about, oh, I can go to college and I can get, potentially scholarships and everything between? And what kind of stood out for you with Nebraska to end up here at the end of the day? Because this is, relatively new information with you guys joining the roster for the upcoming 2026-2027 campaign. What was kind of the recruitment process? We hear about it all the time in football, basketball, volleyball. What's kind of the recruitment process like for bowling?
It's really, really stressful, honestly. Like, just reaching out to all the coaches because you want to get into the best school and you want to get the best amount of scholarship, obviously, but you also want to find what's going to be the best fit for you. So trying to find that piece and, finding that school that fits everything that you need to be an amazing academic student or student athlete, I should say. But it's super stressful, but I will say once you narrow it down to like 2-3 schools, maybe it gets better, but you also don't want to make the wrong decision. And, my top 2 choices were Vanderbilt and Nebraska. Obviously I ended up in Nebraska, but, I won't forget when Coach Paul Klumpton called me and said, let's make this happen. Like the emotions were there and I was like, you know what, let's do it. Like, let's lock it in. And, just that big relief of just having like almost like a secured spot. Like, where you're going to go and what you're going to do. You might not know what you're going to major in or what classes you take, but you have that sense of security that you picked what's going to be best for you moving forward. Maggie, I mean, if you want to add on to that.
Go ahead. I definitely agree. Like, the recruitment process was so stressful. Like, especially like, because I never knew like so much about college where I'm like, okay, like I know what to do, like A, B, C, D. Like I know exactly what I want to, like what I'm gonna do. It was definitely like a learning process throughout like the whole process. But I would definitely agree with Taylor, like getting the phone call. Like I remember everything. Like I remember the date. Like and like all of like the weight that just like comes off of you. It's just like the most amazing feeling. Cause like when Coach PK called, I was like, okay, like I don't know how this is gonna go. Cause he asked if I could call.
Oh yeah.
On Friday. And I was like, okay, like this is gonna be really good news or like it's gonna be bad news. But no, he called and I remember my mom was standing in front of me and my dad was sitting next to me and he was like, well, how would you like to be how would you like to be like a Nebraska Husker? And I literally like froze. And I just remember seeing my mom, if she's watching, I'm sorry, but she did cry, obviously.
It's fine.
My parents were so happy and I was so happy. Like it was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. Desiree, I'll let you add on just with this because obviously the recruitment process, you've obviously have a little different origin story with that.
Yeah.
But you'd have to agree with what Taylor and Maggie had. Like you obviously dive into what college bowling is. You obviously had family involved in it, your sister, older sister as well. Was it kind of a similar process, I'd assume, with you as well? Or was it a little different?
It was different. I didn't get no phone call. Tell you that. I'm just kidding. No, it was. I feel like it was sort of similar. Like I had my visit, and I think I had 2 visits after. I had a visit the following week, and a call right after. And he was like, "Hey, like, let me know, like this, like you're what I want, blah blah." On my visit, and he was like, "There is somebody else coming in, but you're the first like person I want to offer this to." And so then after all my visits, I was like on a random Monday, I was sitting there and I was like, my dad was out of town. I was sitting on the couch with my mom. I said, Mom, I'm going to just text him and say, I'm a sign. And then that's how it happened.
You got a text? You didn't get a phone call?
No, I just texted him randomly. He's like, here's your offer. Like, I want you, kid. 2 weeks go by. And I was like, all right, I'm going to text him and I'm going to accept this offer.
We have a couple more minutes before we close out the first segment of the show here. We have Husker bowler commits. Now going to be incoming freshman Taylor Kretz and Maggie Porter in here as well, alongside Desiree Buchert here on Beyond the Lanes. Taylor and Maggie, why Nebraska? What stood out for this bowling program as a whole? Because obviously you mentioned Vanderbilt, the conference. We talked about the Conference USA Bowling Conference and how stacked it is across the board.
Yeah.
But for Nebraska, when you probably had a visit, you obviously have had multiple phone calls, etc. With the anticipation of being a college bowler, what stood out here in Lincoln, Nebraska for you?
Okay, when I was on my visit, I remember the football game very vividly. Yes.
That was a
and
good game.
I know you
it
know
was
what
a
game
good game.
we were going against. I want to say Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Unfortunately, we lost, but we don't talk about that.
That's fun.
But that was the NCAA 400th consecutive sellout, which was and they had all the lights and I don't know, like all the fireworks and everything, and it was just so amazing. Like you could not forget about that moment, even if you tried to. There was nothing that was going to stop it. It was just insane. And you know what? I'm going to say it. It was better than Vanderbilt beating Alabama when I went to that football game. That was crazy.
Saying, even when we lose, like, you wouldn't know we lost.
Right. The Big Ten game is so different from an SEC game. And that was the first time I've ever been to a Big Ten game. I've never been to a college game in my life.
Have you ever been to Nebraska before this?
No, I wasn't. I haven't. And honestly, this is going to be the second thing. The training table.
Oh my God.
They're
oh, we know. Yes, buzzing, Maggie.
The training table was just like one of the biggest sellers too. Like the food. Oh,
it's
delicious. My mom says all the time, "Oh, you guys are so spoiled." Mom, we're athletes. I know you're in the chat, so I know you're watching. We're athletes. You got to feed the body.
We deserve it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny you mention that. It's like a running gag on the weeknight slate here because we have a lot of student athlete shows in here. Yeah. Desiree's probably told you. Everybody puts over the training table and the great food. Everybody.
It's amazing. It's amazing. If you're an athlete here, you cannot just not like it.
That's what I'm saying. I ordered a steak every day for dinner.
High five. Air high five. Heck yeah, man.
I said medium rare, please. Thank you.
Maggie, what about for you? When you visited Nebraska, obviously we talked about the stress of a commitment. You obviously maybe have a little bit of background in Nebraska, maybe you don't. Obviously coming from Wisconsin, so there's a little bit of Big Ten-ish territory up there. What was kind of your okay? This kind of stands out to you. What was that part visiting Nebraska, and what stood out for you during that moment?
Well, previously to my visit, I had never been to Nebraska, so like I never knew what to expect. Like obviously before I came here, I did like all of this research, so I'd seem smart and I'd be like, oh yeah, I know about that because I just looked it up in the car 20 minutes ago. No, but it was great. Like I came during the summer, so I didn't get a football game, but like even without the football game, like just the energy from everybody, like there was still like athletes here, like all the football players were here. Everybody was so like welcoming, and I think that's like what really was like, oh my god, like I could really see myself going here, because like at other schools they're just like, oh, you're a bowler, like okay, but like here it's just like, oh my gosh, you're a bowler, like that's really cool, like
you're a D1 athlete,
like oh my gosh.
Do you get that kind of impression that, like, obviously we talk about football, basketball, and those sports get a lot of attention for obvious reasons, but with bowling, like you said, like it's an Olympic sport in there and everything like that. With volleyball's huge here. You guys probably figured that out pretty quickly. But with bowling, like the support for Nebraska bowling, did that kind of help you make that choice? Because you see the accolades across the board, but also the fandom. We've talked about the fans and everything. Host the Big Red Invite throughout the season, and the fandom there is there across the board. Did that help make that decision for both of you at the end of the day? Just that support for Nebraska bowling as a whole.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like when you're bowling, like you always want to have the support there, because it's like the most like mind-toggling thing ever. Like you could be so down, but like then you look back and like your family's there, like just everybody's there supporting you. And especially like Nebraska bowling, like they have like obviously the best fandom base ever. So like yeah. And like even when me and Taylor went to the Big Red Invitational this year, like just seeing everybody being so supportive of the team and like lifting everybody up, it was just so like, I don't know, it was warming. It was heartwarming.
Oh, also shout out men's tennis for coming again this year. Love those guys.
Yep, we talked about that too, like the support from other programs. Desiree, I'm going to ask you a question before we close out this first segment. We obviously talked about the support and everything, the fandom for Nebraska bowling, the programs representing, but also the facilities. Nebraska's bowling facility across the board. I know they obviously have stepped foot in there and everything like that. When you first burst on the scene in the college bowling scene, did that really kind of gauge your interest with Nebraska too? Because obviously you had a family that kind of ran through here as well, but just the facilities for Nebraska bowling and the buy-in from the athletic department for the college bowling program.
I think 100% most college teams can't say that they have their own center. Like they go to just a random bowling alley and we'll probably run into house bowlers, and you're saying like, oh, the school paid for you to have your own place from morning to about 6 p.m. all yours, and then all the technology that we have back there that helps us be at 100%.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna close out the first segment. Thanks again, Taylor Kretz and Maggie Porter here. We still have another half hour together, and we have that. We have two more segments. So you guys came in here a little nervous, and you guys opened up pretty quickly. So I truly appreciate Desiree for dragging you guys in here and open up that can of worms. So yep, see, that's what happens on the fly. Haley couldn't make it, and we pivot and bring in Maggie and Taylor. Yep, exactly. Yep, Yep. So we're gonna go to break. On the other side, we'll continue to talk here. 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Play ball! Some places just feel like home. In Lincoln, that place is Haymarket Park. For 25 seasons, it's where we gather with friends, with family, and our out-of-towners who want that same warm welcome. It's where kids catch their first foul ball, where we're all neighbors for at least 9 innings. Because when Salt Dogs fans root for our home team, there isn't a single stranger in the stands. So come one, come all, and let your local tradition play on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one. all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa,
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, owner of A1 Automotive. At A1 Automotive, we believe every vehicle has a purpose, and every customer does too. That's why we focus on dependable repairs, honest recommendations, and exceptional speed in service. Our goal is simple, to help you travel confidently and safely wherever life takes you. A1 Automotive, driven by purpose, built on trust. You can visit us online, a1autolincoln.com, or visit us at either of our 3 locations, 5110 State Hill Drive, 1117 L Street here in Lincoln, and our newest location, 408 Main Street, Seward, Nebraska.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field?
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court?
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
It takes hard work to ensure safe and improved streets. Here in Lincoln, hundreds of planners, engineers, and construction professionals come together to improve and strengthen our avenues, streets, boulevards, and parkways, ensuring that our infrastructure keeps us all moving safely from point A to point B. Take a look at all Lincoln's upcoming street projects at lincoln.ne.gov/textlnk and get text updates by texting a project keyword to 91896. Routes navigating around construction are also updating live on the free Waze app. Let's keep moving, Lincoln. We're routing for you.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. I'm Ryan Buck, your Lincoln, Nebraska, Edward Jones financial advisor. Count on me for your financial strategies that can help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. And let's find you rich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worry-free service to Lincoln homeowners and business community. Judson Irrigation will turn on your sprinkler system in the spring, repair or redesign as needed, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com.
Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville. Koppel is proud to be the highest rated GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln areas based on Google reviews. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on new Silverado and Sierra 1500 models. But hurry, the 0% financing offer won't last long. Visit us in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Now back to Beyond the Lanes with Husker Bowling on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Nick Wyman, the pilot of the ship right now here, over here on the ones and twos, alongside Desiree Buchert, the host of Beyond the Lanes, alongside special guest Taylor Kretz and Maggie Porter, incoming class for Nebraska's bowling roster. So how many people are on your guys' team in total? Right? Like, what's the roster right now? Like the size?
Is it 11?
So we have like a third of the team right here in studio right now.
Heck yeah, man.
It's 11.
Maggie, don't count on your fingers.
I'm doing math.
It's 11.
I still have to go left and right.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Don't get in the car with her.
All right.
Okay, no, I'm a good driver. Let's.
You want to go there?
Yeah, let's talk about her.
All right, we're good. They bashed Abby Starkey the other week when we were on here too.
They did.
So
It's okay, Abby.
it's all right. You learn and you grow. You learn and you grow. At the end
You
of the
live
day.
and you learn.
So think about living and learning. But Taylor, you're obviously from Pennsylvania. Maggie from the good old state of Wisconsin up there. What coming to Nebraska? coming to the state of Nebraska. Before you, like you said, you Googled something in the car about Nebraska's bowling, Nebraska in general. What did you know about the state of Nebraska before? What did you think it was just a cornfield?
Corn.
Did you think you were just going to drive up and get off the plane or get off the car and there's just a cornfield? There are cornfields, but like Lincoln, Nebraska, what was kind of your what'd you know about it before you stepped foot here? If anything.
That's all you.
Oh, me. Yeah, I didn't really know anything, honestly.
That's
I should have, because I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life, but
that's crazy.
yeah, no, I mean, I was told by so many other people, like, oh, expect all these cornfields, da 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 da, and I'm like, okay. I'm flying down from Chicago to Lincoln for my visit, and we finally start to descend, and we get under the clouds, and it's just cornfield, 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 cornfield. Different colors too, which was cool. Like you got a little bit of a brown cornfield, you got a lighter one, and all that. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
But when you landed,
there's a lot of corn.
Yeah. So yes, that they said no lies. They said no lies to you. But when you sit in Lincoln, Nebraska, obviously you mentioned that football game you were at. Maggie obviously mentioned you came during the summer. What kind of sold you on Nebraska across the board? Not just with bowling, but also kind of the atmosphere. Like you said, the football game as well, but also like Maggie, like when you made your visit that summer, it's a downtime. There's not a whole lot of sporting events going on across the board here. But what, like when you left, you were like, all right, this is something that I need to consider because it feels like home or whatever they say at the end of the day. What stood out to you after your first impression of Nebraska? The town of Lincoln, but also the university as a whole.
Well, coming from a really small town, like 1,400 people, coming to like a place like this is super different. And I knew like I wanted to be in like a different like setting. But I couldn't really tell you what sold me. I just felt like really comfortable here. Like everything felt like safe. And it reminded me of home. So I think that's like what was really like what gave me like, okay, I can do this. Like I could be here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there cornfields in Wisconsin?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like what?
It's not their past. It's not their past. It's not their. They're big on the cheese and everything.
Yeah,
cheesehead.
She doesn't even know what a cheese curd is. Like she thinks it's just like the squeaky cheese, but she like doesn't actually. She doesn't even know like what like a good cheese curd is. And that like we were talking about that at like Olive Garden the other day. And I'm like, do you know what a cheese curd is? And she's like, no. And I'm like, are you
know what a cheese curd is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's just uneducated.
Uneducated.
With food.
I'm from Pennsylvania. With food.
Well, no, she's not uneducated with food. I lied.
So Philadelphia, like I sit here, obviously being here from Lincoln, Nebraska, Desiree obviously from down in Texas and everything like that.
Texas.
So I think of Philadelphia, I think of Philly cheesesteak, or Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think of that as well. So it's ironic that we come to the food as the first thought of everything at the end of the day.
I think my food wins, but
Texas is
everything. Yeah, you're from Texas. Adoy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go big or go home,
So
baby.
so we talk
Exactly.
we talk about those first impressions. Taylor, what kind of sold you on Nebraska? Like obviously Maggie said it felt like home. It was, obviously coming from a smaller town in Wisconsin, feels safe at the end of the day here in Lincoln. Not the biggest town. I mean, Grand Island's bigger, Omaha, obviously a lot bigger cities across the United States. For you, Taylor, you said that football game, but what else really stood out to you, visiting during that day? Because it's obviously those visits are long days across the board. Football games on top of it. But what stood out when you started, getting to know the coaches and getting to know, because was that the first time you officially talked to them in person as well? Because what stood out to you on that visit outside that football game when you're touring the facilities and everything, and the training table, of course?
Oh yeah, you can't forget about the training table. Come on now. But honestly, when I was getting my tour done and everything, we went to the dorms, the East Side Suites, and then we went to the bowling alley. And then we had the football game, of course, and then the hotel that we stayed at. The hotel was great, super nice. And then, but you also got to experience a little bit of downtown Lincoln. Everything is very walkable. Like there's a Chipotle 0.3 miles from the dorm. Like that's, yes, mind blowing. Obviously, you got to Maggie, you understand.
We've gotten Chipotle like 20 times since we've been here.
That's true.
And I'm Chipotle'd out now.
But at the dorms, you have your own bathroom, your own shower, and then you have 2 separate rooms. You have a fridge and everything. But at Vanderbilt, you had to walk all the way down the hall to go to the bathroom and shower and everything. And that's a lot of work, man.
It's the little things.
Right. It is the little
yeah.
things.
And we talk about you guys obviously being freshmen. I'll let Desiree answer this before this. Desiree, how was adjusting to college life? Like, obviously, you're a senior in high school, everything like that. Adjusting as a freshman, just what would be some advice you give to Taylor and Maggie as they adjust, not only as a college athlete, but also in studies and everything else as well? Because you know what it's like to be in that. You and all those other senior or other upperclassmen and everything and like that know what it's like. What advice would you give to Taylor and Maggie as they prepare for the academic year in the fall, as well as, adjusting to be a freshman?
I feel like I'm like the wrong person to ask because I was already super freaking close with everybody on the team.
Oh yeah, because your sister, yeah.
But what would be some advice you give? This could be in bowling, or also it could be academics as well, because they go together.
They do go together, you're right? Honestly, I would just say I don't think it's as hard as people want to make it out to be.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. And I think the good thing about being on a team too, rather than the NARPs, you get a built-in friendship with 10 other girls.
Yeah. Right.
Whether you want it or not, you have a built-in friendship with these girls. And you always have someone to rely on. So you're never alone. Even when you feel alone, you will never, ever be alone. And I can promise you that. I'll bother you.
I mean,
I like that.
I will bother
That's
you.
okay.
And I'd be like,
It's
show me your
okay.
grades.
We love
Let's
you.
figure it out.
We love you.
And we'll always help each other too with homework. Because the good thing is a lot of us cross major in classes. Me and Ashton are completely 2 different majors. She's child youth development. I'm doing criminology, but for some reason we're taking the same 400 level class next year.
Right.
Exactly. We will help each
right.
other be like, hey, let's go study. We're going to go in this room and we're going to work.
Right.
I like that.
You guys are not only a team, you guys are a family.
Yeah, 100%. We
That's a
literally
great way
say
to
that
put it, actually.
after workouts or right before we bowl the tournament, we're like Huskers on 3, family on 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I
like
can get
that.
down with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We say it all the time.
Kind of I wanted to quote Vin Diesel there. It's all about family at the end of the day. Have you ever seen that Fast and Furious movie?
Yes, I love those.
I had to bring it up. Before we go to break here, we had a couple people chime in the chat. Abby Porter saying, we love you, Maggie, in here as well. James Goodwin, Goodman on Facebook saying, hey, Taylor, we all miss you. And then Cassandra saying, Mags, I still do the left and right thing at the end of the day to cap off the segment. So you're
Not alone. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we're going to throw it to break. On the other side, we're going to do a Mount Rushmore. So this is a staple to the Monday night slate here on Beyond the Lanes. Usually I'm the judge with Haley and Desiree, and it gets pretty heated. There's some competitiveness in here.
Ooh.
We don't keep score, but usually when
Yes, we do, and I'm definitely winning.
there's bragging rights. There's bragging rights every week, and if I pick, Haley, Desiree comes at me, for about a minute after the show ends usually, and then we forget about it. The next week goes on. Well, I forget about it, but
I did not forget about last week. First off, that
Let's
was
bring up with the World Cup again,
bogus.
yeah?
it's fine at the end. But we're gonna do that. The plan is also we have the topic. We usually come up with it in the 5 minutes we have a break. So we'll do Mount Rushmore topic to be determined. We'll talk about that on the other side. Beyond the Lanes, Desiree joined by Taylor Kretz and Maggie Porter here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. We'll be right back with that Mount Rushmore.
This summer, Salt Dogs fans are making history at Haymarket Park. We're celebrating 25 seasons of grit, grins, heart, and hometown pride. Lincoln, you built this stadium. You named this team. And season after season, it's you, the fans, that keep us coming back for more. So let our thank you be our promise. The best is yet to come. Your local tradition plays on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since '48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs, quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside's margaritas and old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Sports remind us what's possible when we believe in each other. When teamwork and trust matter just as much as talent. On and off the field or court, we're stronger when we work together. That's why at UBT, your money has people who have your back. From financial coaching and goal setting to home loans and business support. Success happens when you've got the right team, and you'll find yours at UBT. Union Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. It's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear that you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Now back to Beyond the Lanes with Husker Bowling on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back. Quick segment here, Beyond the Lanes. Nick Wyman holding it down here at the Mothership, 1040 O Street, 93.7 The Ticket, and theticketfm.com. Joined by Desiree Buchert, the host of Beyond the Lanes, alongside incoming freshman bowlers Maggie Porter and Taylor Kretz. And it's that time of the week, and this is the introduction to Beyond the Lanes. They're going to be a part of the Mount Rushmore. We obviously had Kayla and Abby go at it with Haley as the judge a couple weeks ago. Now Desiree is going to take the bye week here and be the judge with Taylor and Maggie going at it here. So we got a little bit of rivalry maybe instituting here. There's a lot of competition, a lot of depends how competitive you are. So we won't hold it against you, but this is a pretty big deal, guys. It's a pretty big deal.
Do not be copying my answer.
So
Oh, wait. They needed to write all four down to remember, so they're just going to show their whiteboard at the end.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. So topic, what is it, Desiree?
It is best appetizers because they wanted a food topic.
That's fine. We've done that. We've done that one before, and I remember it got pretty heated as well.
Don't even get her started. Yeah. Okay.
So Desiree, let them. You choose who's up first, and obviously pitch your topics. Why were they chosen? So,
Yeah,
Desiree,
you gotta defend it. Maggie, go first.
Okay. My first one was chips and queso. Because how could you go wrong with chips and queso? Like, you could literally have that before anything.
That's true.
Like, and it's light. It's light, and it won't fill you up super fast.
Okay, Taylor.
Mozzarella sticks.
Oh, that's good.
That's
good.
That's
picky,
mid.
man.
Mid.
So-
Mid. Yeah, that
Okay,
is mid.
cheesehead.
I mean, oh.
you gotta play. You gotta play to a judge too here, because Desiree. That's usually what Desiree and Haley have gotten to. They figure out. They've gotten to know me, so when we play to a judge, you gotta know what Desiree likes, because that's what she'll pick. So that's the hard part about these Mount Rushmores, because you want to be true to yourself, but you also want to win. All
I'm
right,
true to myself.
Round
through
two.
and
As you
through.
should be.
round two.
Through and through.
All right, Maggie.
why you looking
What's
at
your
me
number
like
two?
Okay, my number 2 is jalapeno poppers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That there's
Ooh.
literally self-explanatory. Jalapeno poppers.
Ooh,
all the
dang.
way.
That is
Yeah,
good.
try beating that one. Yeah,
All right, Taylor.
let's go.
The Bulgarian pretzel things.
Oh, those big old
Yeah,
pretzel
like the
circle-
pretzel sticks.
Okay, yeah. I mess with those. I don't really
Okay.
like salt that much on them, but
Well,
yes, I get
Yeah,
it.
but like you take a little bit of the salt off and you get that beer cheese.
Ooh, beer cheese is good.
She didn't put beer cheese on there. Though.
But like it comes with it. It comes with
No,
it.
you didn't put it
No,
on there, so
it-
no.
No.
Just like my chips and queso.
See, I told you.
I said
It
chips
told you. It gets
and
competitive.
queso.
It comes on the plate. They always give you cheese.
You didn't put
Unless
beer.
you-
Do I see it on your web?
Oh,
Not to
Desiree.
stutter. All right. Number 3.
Okay, number 3, calamari. Okay.
Oh.
And that's okay. You don't have to like it, but personally, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
so,
period.
Yep.
I know about it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Chips and salsa.
All right,
Okay,
pretty
who
basic.
had
Pretty
chips
basic.
Yeah.
and queso?
All right.
Basic. My 4th one. Cheese curds.
I love
Bruh.
good cheese.
Because
curds.
how could you not? How could
Okay.
I not put that on my list?
That's true.
if you don't like the number 4 option I have here, I'm not sure if you're from Texas.
Okay.
Buffalo chicken dip.
It depends how it's made.
The way you like it.
Okay, so you did not put that on
Smart
there.
answer. Smart answer.
You did not put
Just
that on
the way-
there.
Maggie, I don't think I asked for your opinion.
Okay, well,
Just
I'm
the way
sitting
you
here.
like it, Desiree.
Just the way, like, yeah, I do like the buffalo chicken dip.
So there are
Okay.
Mount Rushmore. Like I said, you guys were not sold on this, like how competitive this gets. This gets pretty
I know.
competitive.
Look what happened. Okay.
All right, pick your winner here at the end of the day, Desiree. This is odd because you're usually picking the winner here. So Desiree, tough choices, and why? And explain why you pick your winner.
Well, honestly, I think the pretzel and the calamari like cancel each other out because I think they're both like pretty gross and bland.
Oh.
But then I'm like, I like the salsa and the queso, but they're on 2 different things. But I do like mozzarella sticks over cheese curds, so I'm gonna have to give it to Taylor.
Okay, that's fine.
You had to stay true to your word. Like,
And she was. And to be fair, like her calamari canceled out the pretzel. It's just I love a good mozz stick.
as a Wisconsin, do you have to put a cheese curd on there, or is that just you have to? I think you're
well,
because that's like something that's like
the land of the cheese.
Well, like everywhere, like usually everywhere we go, like if my family goes out for like dinner with like our friends and family, we always get cheese curds. So.
You had to stay true to your word.
That's what I'm saying. The
That's
fact no one put
respectable.
a Texas
I'm not
Roadhouse.
I'm not trying to suck up over here.
The
So-
fact,
Whoa,
no,
whoa,
if y'all were
whoa,
sucking up, you would have
whoa.
had a Texas Roadhouse bread roll
I
with
was thinking
cinnamon
about
on
that,
it.
but then I was like, I don't really like those.
Appetizer. How
You
do you,
can get a dozen for $3.
for an appetizer? How'd you guys not put wings on there?
I see.
like that's not an
I
appetizer, that's a
saw
meal.
that.
It's
No,
not an
it's
appetizer, Nick.
That is an appetizer.
And I will forever go down with DP about it. It ain't an appetizer. That is food.
That's a whole meal.
That is. I get full off of 6 wings.
Kim Kloss on Facebook says calamari with the hearts and says, "Are these people from Canada?" No. Well, Wisconsin's kind of it's up there, but it's not Canada. It's still part of.
It's
the
not
Love you, Kim.
See, it's-
Pigs in a blanket.
See, at the end of the day,
They're good.
hey, this was fun. This was a really fun hour goes
Pigs
by.
in a what?
Pigs in a blanket. It's like a hot dog and like a croissant.
That's good. That's some
See,
good.
It's
have
a
you ever
pig in a blanket.
have you ever even tried it? So how can you say you don't like it?
It's like a little beanie weenie.
yeah, it's just
Exactly.
Okay.
What a time.
I think hot dogs are gross.
okay. Well, that's a you thing.
Well,
then.
you're just. What do you eat on the 4th?
Hamburgers.
Chicken.
I don't know.
chicken.
What a time. What a time. Well, I was glad to have you in here, Taylor, Matt. We talked a lot of recruiting, talked a lot of everything else in between, how you guys ended Nebraska, and had a great debate at the end of the day. So thank you guys for coming in. We'll see you guys next time. Desiree, we'll probably have them back more than likely. But coming up next, Raps can take on sports, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.